last. Hi, Claudia. How are you? We will see how long this connection is going to last today. It is crappy. Hello, rabbit holes. How are you? Of course, it just started raining. It just started raining. So we'll see how long this lasts. Everybody had a good weekend. Mine's been busy. Hello, Brighter Days. How are you? Good. Right before I hit live, it said your connection is bad. I'm like, of course it is. Why would it not be? Why would it not be? And I didn't go live yesterday because it was like this yesterday, and now it's going to be like this again today. So, oh well, I guess. But we will see. We will see how long we stay live. Hi, Monique. Welcome. Is everybody going, I don't know, trick-or-treating? Around here they do harvest, like the churches have harvest festivals, and then they have like the fair was here this weekend, so everybody went to the fair. But hey, Andrea. So there's a harvest festival right down the road from me, so they're doing things like that around here. But it's raining, so it's probably not going to be a whole lot of fun out in the rain. Reading a new book. You may want to check out Dance with Your Darkness by Raymond. Oh, that sounds good. Yeah, it's. Yeah, see if you get any treaters. Yeah. We live like off the highway, so we normally don't get trick-or-treaters, but you probably can hear my dog because it's the light. He can see me because I'm in my shed. And my and I'm right by the window, and he's at the edge of the fence, and he can see me, and he cannot stand it. He has such anxiety when he sees me, but he can't get to me. Oh, it talks about shadow work. Okay, yes, I definitely will have to check that out. I'm gonna kill him. Yeah, the minute you're not prepared, that's when you get trick-or-treaters. We used to cut when the girls were younger, but this is when we were in the military and we traveled. And like if we were lived in a subdivision or something, then I mean, we were always getting trick-or-treaters because and half the time we'd have to turn the light out and everything so they wouldn't come to the door because we'd run out of candy so quick. Wow, 200 kids, that's a lot of kids. Yeah, you might be busy with the door, yep. Let's see, did I miss? Yeah, I love the rain too. I just don't. It just always seems to want to rain when I go live, and I already have trouble with the internet as it is. living out in the boonies, but I do love the rain, especially when I'm ready to go to sleep. Yeah. Brighter Days has a lots of shivering around her complex to keep it noisy around there from time to time. I know, Running Gray Wolf told me. That would be good. That would be good, Claudia, if you really wanna do that. You wanna read books, right? That would be good. I just I haven't had my channel long, and I guess my I wish I had a known when I first came to YouTube was I didn't know anybody when I came to YouTube, and so I came to YouTube because I was following the Watts case right when it first happened, and it took me to YouTube. Then that's when I had to make my Google account, and then but I didn't realize that when you made your Google account, whatever name you was under, that's how your YouTube went. And so I was there as my name, but I didn't know not to do that. That's how I set it up. So my second channel, which is this one, I've never went live on my other one. Um, I made it the Looking Glass because it was going to be about tarot, but I was like, man, I wish I'd have known that when I first started. So I had to make my Google account, and then once I made my Google account, then, then you make your then you can because I'm pretty sure you have to have a Google account in order to, like, get on YouTube and comment and to have a channel and everything. 6 upstairs above me, but it's okay. I need a bit of noise. Hate total quiet. Yeah. Yeah. That would be great reading. A lot of kids like to, especially if you do, um, like at Halloween. Well, I guess if you don't like Halloween, you may not wanna read, ghost stories, but at Christmas time, you can read all the Christmas stories and the seasons. Yeah. Yeah, she texted me and said that she wouldn't be able to see it. Okay. That's what I thought, yeah. And I wish I'd have known that. I didn't have anybody to ask when I first started it. So I just was like, okay, great. Now what I got to do? Well, you got to create Google. Well, I don't want a channel. Well, then I had to figure out, okay, you can still have a channel and not have a channel, but you got to have a channel to, comment and be on YouTube. And so that's how I got on here was following a case. That's how I got on here. I love Goodnight Moon. That is the best book. All my grandkids have that book. You're right. That's why when I named my channel The Looking Glass, because a long time before I decided I wanted to make my second channel official, I had The Looking Glass written down like it's been the channel that name I chose a while ago. And then one day I was like, yeah, because when you go to read cards, it is like going down a rabbit hole. I mean, you no, I don't mean that in a bad way. It's just you never know what the cards are going to tell you about about things. So I was like, yeah. Yeah, and I still ask questions about YouTube. Okay, how can I do this? Can I cuz I have like 305 subs, right? So in order to have a community post, you got to have 500 subs. So I was like, man, I'd like to be able to like put on there, hey, I'm going live on this day, or hey, I'm going live on this day, and like do it in advance. But I know there's probably a way, and if I would take the time to go and look, and Robin's told me, "Hey, go here and look here." So I need to try to do that so I can maybe in it put in advance when I'm gonna go do a live. I'm like you though. I have to be some things I have to be walked through because I just can't do it. So the first step is once after you create your Google account, like you go in and make a Google account, whatever account, and if anybody in chat, if I'm saying anything wrong, please correct it. Hi, Cotton Candy. Hello, love. How are you, sweet girl? Um, Once you create your Google account, make it a name. If you don't want your name to be that, um, if you don't want your name to be out there like that, then you can make it a name, that you like, that you want to. But if you don't mind, then make it your name. And then from there, you can go and create your YouTube channel. I think I said that right. If anybody, Cotton Candy Flute can tell you if I did that right too, because she has a channel. She just started hers. When you do Google and then you say, put your name there as you want as your channel. And then you go to YouTube and then you go to YouTube Studios where you do all your creating, go live, um, upload videos. It's like when I do my missing videos, I do them on Photo Booth. I'm sure there's an easier way, but I do them on Photo Booth. And then from Photo Booth, I have to, so I do the videos on Photo Booth, and then I send those videos to my phone, and then my phone, I send them back to my Mac, and then put them on YouTube. Okay, I said that right. Okay. Okay. So once you create your Google account, then you go to that is now your YouTube account. And then you go to YouTube and that's your create. You go to create and that's where you create your stuff from. As my name everywhere except where I have to put my real name. Okay. But here in Google, yes, use the name you want for your channel. Okay, good. And I didn't know that when I first did Google, and that's why Tammy Barnes is out there because I didn't know any better. So that's why I have Tammy Barnes, and then I have the Looking Glass because I didn't know to not put my name out there like that. Which I guess it doesn't really matter. It can be your Google account if you don't want Claudia to be your. Because mine is when I created my Google account, it was my name. So what you can do is do like I did. You can go in there under your name and have that be your first channel, and then you can create your second channel under a different title, different name, and make that your channel that you want to read books off of to kids. So leave your Claudia Robinson as your Google One channel, and then go to channel 2 and make that your book reading channel. That's what I did. So I didn't have to mess with how I had originally written it up as under my name. So I have two channels, one I don't use, and then the other one I use for the Looking Glass. Yeah, using my real name first and seeing people doxing. Yeah, and it changed it quick. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I wish I'd have known that when I first started. Then I wouldn't have Tammy Barnes out there like that. But so that's why when I did my channel, I said I'll just go create a second one, and that's the Looking Glass. So when I open my Google account, I have two. I have my name, and then I have the Looking Glass. Thank you, Cotton Candy. I was like, oh my gosh, I wish somebody told me, hey, don't put your name out there. But then once it's out there, it's like, crap. Do I have to go back and change all that? And it's like, oh, and it's easy to change. It's just I'm lazy. Lazy. Yeah, it is. And the Watts case is what brought me. I mean, sadly, it was like he wasn't even arrested yet. That's how quick. That's how long I've been following the Watts case since they did the alert saying they were missing. And since the day he ran up there on the steps and did his interview, I have been following the Watts case. And that's what brought me to YouTube, was the Watts case. You're right, Cotton Candy. They are nuts. They are. I mean, you just have to be. I like. I guess when you start out, it's great. I think my suggestion to anybody that did YouTube is do what I did, because, and I don't, not the came out there first. The other is what, because I was on YouTube like, let's see, 18, 19, 20, like 3 or 4 years before I even had a channel. So I kind of was out there, kind of like people knew me by my name, like, because I've been a member of Share's channel for a while. I've been a member of Unjustified for a while. So in those chats, I would, people knew who I was. So when I did finally get the looking glass, people still don't associate me with that. But I learned a lot just from being a subscriber to different channels about how things worked. Not how you run YouTube Studio, but like how the channels work and how you manipulate yourself in between all of the channels and become a subscriber, and how creators, get more subs, and how much work it is. That was a lot. I'm glad I did that, because I was able to like run amok on YouTube for like 3 years and try to help figure stuff out as I went. Yep. Yep, it did. It did. Hey, Soul Survivor, I have not seen you in forever. Where you been? Where you been? My goodness. Missed you for a few months before I talked. Yeah. I was too nervous. Yeah. I understand. Yep. 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 And I don't I kind of make my own mind out about people too. I don't like people to say, "Oh, well, you don't need to go to that creator. You don't need to do this because da." And I'm just like, you know what? Um, that is my decision to make. And so once I decide that I'm backing somebody and I appreciate somebody and I become close to them, I'm normally there. Good, bad, or ugly. I'm normally there. So there's a few times I've had to uh, defend myself, not with Cher, with other people. I've had to defend myself. Cher defends herself pretty good. I don't have to do it for her. But there's other channels I've had to say, yeah, I like that channel. Why not? I go there. But you have to be careful too, people telling you where to go. Cher is Voices Behind the Wall. She does true crime. Um, and her husband has a channel too. True crime. I always mess his up. I know what it is, and I always mess it up. True Crime with Prairie Boy. Did I say that right, Cotton Candy? I know where I'm going, but I never say it right. And then there's another one. Right. Yeah. Like yeah, to tell me where to, yeah. And I got that a lot. When I first came to YouTube, I got that a lot. People were like, well, oh, you're new to YouTube. Don't go to this channel. Don't go to this channel. We like, and I'm like, that's not gonna do any good. I'm gonna make my mind up how I'm gonna make it up. So Rabbit Holes likes to lurk. Nothing wrong with lurking. You find out a lot of things. Thank you for dropping it. I was gonna say, yep. Anybody's channel, mod, y'all can drop, drop shares, drop. Cotton Candies is in here too. She's got Cotton Candy ruffles feathers a little bit, but that's okay. Scarlett's channel, we can drop. We can drop My Criminy. My Criminy, y'all might, if you haven't been a part of, you might like to go over there. We do everything. Crafts, paranormal. We did the paranormal series for a little bit there. We did the Wendigo, and we did the Black Eyed Children, and we hadn't done crafts, but we need to start doing some crafts. We're going to start doing some more, I think, though. We do a little mixture on that one. Yeah, there's Mr. Share True Crime Productions. That's what it is. I don't know why I leave that out. I don't know why. Yeah. But you'll like, if you like somebody that really looks at something, I don't know anybody that has quite the open mind like Mark does. Mark, True Crimes with Productions with Prairie, he has such an open mind. Sometimes you're like, come on, Mark, come on, help me out here, because it's like, but he's very open-minded, and he looks at all the angles. So if you like somebody that looks at something open-minded and isn't automatically on one side or the other when he's, on a case, then you would like following Mark, because that's how he is. Yeah, that's probably why I want to name it something else. What Claudia said. I can't handle scary stuff at the moment. Oh, yes. Yeah. Yeah. That's okay. But I love your channel, Cotton Candy, because you just put it out there. That's how it should be. We shouldn't be sugarcoating nothing. It's how it should be. Is how it should be. And I like the way you do things on your channel. He does, doesn't he have it? You're like, you can't even be mad at him. You cannot be mad. Even if he don't agree with you, you cannot be mad. You cannot. Oh. You're scared of the dark. A lot of people are scared of the dark. That's not like a funny thing. I mean, a lot of people are scared of the dark. Yes, your sleep is important, because our bodies have to be in that time when we just rest and sleep, and our body just kind of, it don't shut down, but it's just resting, because it's always working hard, 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 and so we need our sleep. Oh my gosh, what is it? And there's these handles coming out now for YouTube. I'm like, I'm just learning YouTube, and now they've got these creator handles. I'm like, oh my gosh, what in the world? Oh, you're finally here. Sure, Robin. Where you been? Where you been, Robin? I doubt it was YouTube's fault, Robin. I bet it was your fault. Oh yeah, Andrea's gonna come in here and say that Robin, something happened. Taking up for Robin. She's probably out there causing some ruckus on Halloween. Robin, you up to no good? Mm-hmm. Lurking again. You're right. That's what she's doing. Lurking. Robin, why are you lurking? Well, I got Dawn sent me a clip of the handle, and I guess after they give it to you, I guess if you don't choose it, they give it to you. It's kind of weird, because it's like a handle that people will recognize you by. So, but I don't quite. I think they use the one you already have. So I'm guessing they'll be like the looking glass will already, and then they'll just. I don't really understand. It says it's supposed to be able to link you. Like if you're not on YouTube, like if you're in Facebook or you're in Instagram, you can link yourself through that handle, and it'll take them right to your channel on YouTube. But I'm still not. understand it. What are y'all doing over there? Creating havoc? Robin, do you have candy for the kids? Are you gonna be one of the Sanderson sisters and not have any candy for them children? Robin, have you not met Miss Claudia? Dale. See, she's blaming it on Dale. It's all Dale's fault. Dale, get some candy. Or he ate it all. Yeah. He might have shared it with Petunia. That's right. Okay. Yep. Yep. Probably gave it to Petunia. That's what it is. You shared it with Petunia? She don't need no candy or she'll be big. You better not let that pig eat no candy. And in case y'all are wondering, the candles are still here. They are still here. They're safe. I still have my candles. Petunia. She will be big if you share candy with her. Don't give her no corn either. Corn helps retain heat and she will get fat. Trust me. Petunia with a sweet tooth. Yeah, that's the last thing they need. My grandma used to say that. Like, she would say, "Man, I am cold to the bone. I am chilled to the bone," is what my grandma used to say. Um, and it's almost like you just can't get warm. Oh, candy canes. Do you go? Well, no, you can't give her those. I was gonna say, do you go to the pet store and get her candy canes? But those are dog biscuits. You couldn't be giving them. Yeah, I have a pot-bellied pig too that's about 150 pounds. I used to get like that. My grandma would call it, I am I am chilled to the bone is what she would say. Yeah, your thyroid keeps your body temperature unregulated. Yeah. She won't be able to put her tutu on, Robin, if you keep feeding her those candy canes. I mean, really. What are you trying to do? Let her lose her girly figure? Right, yes. Tutu. She needs to wear her tutu. My husband loves candy corn. I do not. My husband loves candy, but he's allergic to chocolate, so he can't have candy corn. I mean, he can't have chocolate, so he eats candy corn. I am not a fan of candy corn. I don't know why. I don't think I ever really did like it as a kid either. Yeah, chocolate. They have it all kinds of flavors now. I mean, like Yeah, it's like sugar. It's like it's just like straight up sugar. Robin. So Robin is lurking. She's late. She's got all the other ladies late. Gosh. See, Dawn's tracking up in here. Now Jan's tracking up in here, and they're blaming it on Dawn or on Robin. It's your fault. Okay. Hi, Elizabeth. How are you? How are you doing? Good to see you. We are talking about Halloween and candy corn and why you shouldn't feed a potbelly pig sugar and all of that. Toilet paper. Do I even want to ask? Do I even want to ask why we're looking at toilet paper? The front of Petunia. Okay. So I did not do a this video up until now. Just for a couple of reasons. I chose not to do a reading on summer because at the time I just didn't feel comfortable doing a reading on summer. Have done readings on summer, um, but they were on Cher's channel on Voices Behind the Wall. I did was on her panel one night and I answered a lot of questions for people. I was on there a couple of hours um, reading cards, and that's really the only time I ever done a video on summer. So the reason I'm saying that is I did do a video on summer, and I will be uploading it tonight, and um, it should be uploaded depending on the weather. It should be actually uploaded by in the morning, and then that'll be my first on summer. I don't know if I'll do a second. We'll see, but that will be the first one I've ever done on summer, and then I'm gonna do another one after that one. And this one's the second one I'm gonna do is gonna be on or the next one I'm gonna do is she's Native American. Um, and she just went missing, so that's why I waited a little bit of time to do a reading on her because she just went missing. I was hoping it was gonna be one of those like here lately, there's people that have went missing and then they've found them. And that's been such a great thing. So I was kind of hoping that this would happen with her, but she went missing in September. And so she still has not been found. So I'm gonna do a reading on her probably this week and then upload it. But I did part two of Tyrone Robinson, and then I've already done Summer's video. I just need to upload it. Yeah. Yeah. I'm not doing any free readings, Mojo, but I am doing readings. I did free readings last week, but I'm not going to be able to do free ones this week. But I am doing readings. Yes, ma'am. Or yes, sir. Did you watch part two, Claudia? Good. Good. I really, when I done the first one on him, I felt really strongly about there would be a second one for him. So, I was really happy how the second one turned out. Thank you, thank you. Let's see. Where am I at? It's Tarot Nest by Tammy, but let me see if I can get the link. It's called Tammy's Got to Figure Out How to Get a Link. I don't know. Did you find it? Good, because I don't know how to find myself. Thank you, Robin. Thank you, Claudia. I appreciate it. To grow my channel and get. I know. God, I know. Elizabeth, you have a channel? I didn't know you had a channel. We can drop your link. I didn't know you had one. Is it under your name? Okay, Robin. I will say what's on my Etsy. Is it under your name, Elizabeth? Hi, Izzy girl. Welcome. I have done a couple free terries too. Sessions, cooking my own. Yeah. Okay, we'll look it up for. Oh, there you go. Look at Robin. She's showing out. She's showing out. She is showing out. It is hard to get to 1,000 subscribers. I have like 300, and I've had my channel almost a year. I just have 300 subscribers. It's okay. It'll get there. On my Etsy, in my Etsy shop, Robin wants me to tell you, I have candles. I have one of my candles is in there, sugar cookie candle. That's going to Miss Claudia. I have it put back for her. But do I have them in here? I do have them in here. Let me grab them. So I make my own soy candles. Most of you probably already know, but this is 8-ounce candle. I don't know if you can see it, but it's yeah. You asked for the sugar cookie one. Yep, I got it put back. And this one, oh my God, this one smells so good. This is what it is. I don't know. Can you read it? It's coconut leche. Oh my God. You see it? I don't know if you can see it, the color of it. That's a little better light on it. And then this one will have seashells in it. So as it's burning, you'll see the seashells in it. And this is my other Halloween can. It's purple and it's got purple and flowers in it and glitter and so. And this one's also caramel corn. I'll tell you what. Oh, okay. Let me see. Hold on. Oh, thank you, Jan. I appreciate that. Well, Miss Jan, do you want to pick or do you want me to? What do you want? Can you read our group chat? I did. Okay. That is so sweet. Thank you. Oh, this keeps coming up here. Put me on the spot, don't you, Jan? Put me on the spot. Okay, Miss Jan has paid for a reading for someone in chat. It is a celebration, Miss Jan, for Miss Jan and her sister. Well, that's an interesting name, YouTube. Yes, happy birthday to Jan's sister. I know she's dancing a jig up there. Oh, I know, Elizabeth. You're fine. Yeah, you're fine. Elizabeth, it is then. Okay. All right. Let's see. Let me find. What are we going to do for this mystical moments from this Elizabeth here? And I was also going to say in my Etsy shop, I forgot. I have some few vintage things that I've had a while. I've had them in there a while. I found them at at an estate sale. Excuse me. Hello. Say hello to Tinsel. I do have sage, Miss Claudia. Yep. Tinsel has made her way to the table. She's been up in the loft taking a nap, so I guess she's decided that did you decide to come down for a while? She is something. This cat is something else. She's probably gonna get mad at me in a minute. She don't like me shuffling the cards. When I'm sitting here at my table and she just wants me to just sit here like this. Forgot candy corn. Send Sage, please. I will need instructions. Okay. She probably will help me. She'll probably knock all the cards off the table. There's a crystal that that it's always on the floor when I come in here every day. Okay, Claudia. Send instructions with it. Ma'am. You gonna let me read? You're gonna attack my hand when I try to read. What do you got to say? What do you have to say? Why? You can't. I don't. It should be all in my face. Tinsels. Last night I was sitting in here and she just come over and gave me a hug. Just put her paws around me. I sent a picture to Carla. I'm like, look at this. Look at this cat. Look at this cat. Okay, now you're going to have to move your tail. No. You're going to move your tail, Miss Ma'am. Can I please do this? Please do this. All right then. Oh, did I disturb you? I'm very sorry. Do you mind? Okay. I know you don't like that. All right. She's okay till my hands start moving the cards, and then she's like, what? Grab an oracle deck. No, ma'am. These are really pretty. They're oracle cards. I'm going to pull an oracle card too from Miss Elizabeth. Right here. Okay, Miss Elizabeth, I am ready. The first card I get was the Emperor card. So the Emperor card is like a father figure, authority figure, someone that is like they're used to running. They could be used to running big businesses or used to helping a lot of people. But for this card, I feel like it's like along the authority figure line, like maybe a lawyer or I don't think a judge. I kind of feel like a lawyer or somewhere along in those lines. Um, and when the emperor comes in, it's usually somebody that's experienced and very good in that area. So I kind of feel like some authority figure has been talking to you or um, maybe talking to you has come and talked to you. I don't feel it's anything negative. I just feel like there's somebody maybe around counselor or somewhere around for you coming in for you, and it's good advice. It's good advice because the Nine of Pentacles is the family card, so I kind of feel like it might have to do with family. So the Nine of Pentacles is abundance, family, it's achievement, it's goals. So this is a very good card. The Nine of Pentacles cards is about having everything you need and want, and it's abundance, happiness, because you see she's got everything there. She's got all of her fruit and her money. That's her money, that pentacles are money, earthly things. So she's got everything she needs right there. So this Nine of Pentacles is a very good card. The Queen of Wands comes in as someone that's they usually come in quickly, like they take care of things quickly. So they don't like to let things linger. They usually like things taken care of. And the Queen of Wands is like a no, don't sugarcoat it for me. Don't sugarcoat it. Don't make it what it's not. Don't make it seem better than it is. So they just want you to be honest with them, and then they just want to take care of what they need to take care of. They're not those lingering, let's put this off, put this off, put this off. So I kind of feel like it's a person that they don't like procrastinating and they won't do it. So and then the Knight of Pentacles is like somebody that's just kind of watching over everything. See how she's got on her horse and she's watching over her land and stuff. So it's somebody that has patience. They have patience and they watch over things and they take care of things and they make sure things are how they're supposed to be. So I kind of feel like everything is going how it's supposed to, and you take care of everything how you're supposed to take care of it. Because you don't just jump into things. You make sure you have everything how you need it there. And the Sun is probably the best card because it's the new beginnings, new start, new hopes, accomplishment, achievement. So it's like and sometimes the Sun card can come in to where things that you didn't see before, you see now. So maybe there was something that was hidden from you before that you didn't see, and so it's brought new ideas and new way of thinking. That's what I'm getting. You have you're looking at something in a new way of thinking because something has happened that has changed the way you thought about something. You've seen something, something that your thinking has kind of changed into a different direction because of something that's happened. But the Sun card is a good card. It's a new beginning card, achievement card. It's, you know, everybody looks into the sun. It's warm. It's what you want to do. So it's a great new beginning that you've got coming. And I think you've seen something and figured out something, and something's been told to you that has made you think differently. And your oracle card, and it goes with the sun, is rebirth. Reinvent yourself, give life to your dreams, and create a new reality. That's the oracle card. Isn't that pretty? I'll hold it closer so you can read it, the rebirth thing. I know there was kind of a glare on there. Can you read it? It's backwards for me, but maybe you can see it. But that's a very pretty card. And this is that's the back of them. This is the Oracle of Unicorn cards. And I haven't used these often because I haven't been using my Oracle cards, but now that I got all my cards straight, let me pull one more card from Miss Elizabeth. Just give her advice for what's coming up. Ooh, that was quick. Okay. I knew I needed it for a reason. I knew I needed to pull another card for you. Spirit wants you to know balance. Spirit wants you to start balancing things how you see them working for you. Balance, that's what temperance is about. It's about, see how she's got one bird is flying and one is in her hand. So Spirit wants you to know that balance is one of the things that it wants you to work on that will help create this new beginning that you have. Just use temperance and balance. Oh, okay, that's neat. Ooh, different themes for different days. Yeah. Kind of like trying to think outside of the box. And reading a special day for oh, that would be great for foster kids. Yeah. Feeding the homeless, though, that would be neat too. Yeah. Oh, that would be great. That's a big undertaking. But if that's what you want to do, that's where it starts, wanting to do it. Oh my gosh, that would be neat. Yeah. That would be neat. And that's what Spirit is saying. It's all going to be about balance, how you balance everything out. That's a great reading. It would be rewarding, Jan. I think so. Yeah, it would. My hair is acting all crazy today. It would be very rewarding. I agree. You are so welcome, Elizabeth. I wish you luck. I hope you will definitely have to tell us if that happens. If you, as you're going, you'll have to help us on your journey. Let us know how it's going. Oh, I didn't. Okay. They have a foster license. I didn't realize that they had those. Oh, thank you, Jan. I love you. Miss Moolah, I like that. I like that question. I like that question. I like that name. I couldn't get it out right. Get something to drink. What are you doing over there in that basket? I have a basket sitting on top of the table that has my bee gloves and stuff in it, and Tinsel just made her a bed in it, I guess. Oh, there you go. So you've been working on a lot then. You've been thinking about it. That's good. Planning always is the best thing to do, because if you jump in something, that's why I was saying, is somebody that don't jump in. You're somebody don't jump right in it. You plan it. But if you want to do something, then you try to make it happen. Yep. Oh, there's Ronnie. I was going to say, I didn't see her come in. Hey. Hello, Ronnie. How are you? It's okay. We just been hanging out. Your husband's pickup got stolen? Oh my goodness. Oh, school tomorrow. Yeah. Out of your yard at night. Oh. How did they steal it? Did they hotwire it? Can people do that still? They still hotwire vehicles? I guess they do. I don't know how they would steal it any other way. That is ballsy, Ronnie. You're right. That is ballsy. How they do it without you hearing them? I guess if you're asleep, though, people think that how they still, but if you're inside and you're asleep, and maybe you have the TV going or you have the AC or the heat on, you really don't hear those things outside. Yeah, it still happens. Older pickup. Can you hotwire the new ones? I mean, seriously. I just my computer just updated. And now I'm getting all this crap on it. And I don't know why. I don't know where it's coming from. I'm lost in chat somewhere. Let's see. Man, did I get lost somewhere in chat? Let's see. Okay, I got that far. Hello, Nisha Queen. Thank you for joining us. Car thieves have their way of stealing newer vehicles. They do. Yeah. Jan, what are you taking down? Okay. I thought I got lost somewhere in chat, but I can't. I don't know how people keep up with it when the chat was going really fast. Hey, Nikki. Hey, no worries. No worries. Is it cold up there? Weather came in fast up there on the Appalachians. I bet. Ooh. Let's see. We'll pull one card and see if it tells us about the stolen car. I think it was one person. I think you might know who took it. I think you might know who took it. You would know them. Two people. And I think you might know who they are. I think it's two people, and I think it's, you know them. There's some type of connection. You know them. Happy Shaman, Nico. Two. Yeah, I got two people twice. All right. Let me see. Let me see what I can get for rabbit holes. Let's see. Miss Rabbit Holes. I'm going to get Miss Rabbit Holes. Since Miss Rabbit Holes is rabbit holes. Move these out. I'm running out of room. We're going to do the Alice in Wonderland tarot deck. Let's see. Okay. Okay, let me get this to make sure I get. It is. That's why I said I'll pick it up. It's who you're suspicious of. Yeah, there is a connection. I think you know who. Like when they know them, I don't mean like, like me and my friend know each other, but there's some type of connection. You know who they are. Does that make sense? And they did it pretty quick. I feel like they did it pretty quick. Also, like it was like they just came in really quick and did it. Two of them. And I almost want to say that they are connected to each other. So when I say that, like you know them, it's almost like they're somehow they're connected to each other too, if that makes sense. All right, I ain't even got started, and so many spirits guides are throwing stuff at me. We're just discussing that we thought it was who did it. Otherwise, we have no idea. Yeah, I do feel like it. You know who they are. That's why when I got the card at first, I was like, "Uh-oh," because that's the worst thing to have somebody steal something from you. You know who it is. So that's when I pulled another card. I was like, "Uh-oh," and I hate to tell people, well, I think you know who they are, but you can know them without like being like friends or related to you or something like that. You know what I mean? Let me fix them. I can't stand to have my cards not all go in one direction. Some tarot card readers, it doesn't bother them. It bothers me. I'm too OCD. They got to all be going the same direction. That was quite feisty. I'm always having to get onto somebody in the stream. So, Miss Carlin. So, Miss Rabbit Holes, where's this go? That goes right there. Hold on. There we go. Oh, why did you go to over there? Okay, I had to pull another card because I want to be able to tell you this. Okay, so are you ready, Rabbit Holes? Nicodemus, hello. Miss Rabbit Holes is always worried. My dogs will be quiet. Okay, this is the 8 of Swords. So you see how she's bound and blindfolded. So you're not bound like you think you are. You feel like you are, but you see how she could get loose if she really wanted to. She's not really held so where she can't get loose, and she can get away from the swords, and she can use those swords to conquer what she needs to conquer. So don't feel like you're bound, because the situation makes you feel like you're bound, but you're not really bound. But I know that you feel that way. So Spirit is saying, just be strong. You're not as bound as you think you are, but you need to handle it like the Queen of Wands. So the Queen of Wands comes in and she takes care of things. She don't like to linger. She don't like to dwell on things. She just likes to come in and take care of things. You see, she's got a little attitude right there. The Queen of Wands there, right there. So, and Dusty's there with you. There's Dusty. So you need to just take care of the situation at hand, and you know how to do it. It's not gonna be hard. You just need to come in like the Queen of Wands, take care of it. And because you're worried, because the Nine of Pentacles is here, and that's about abundance and happiness and having everything you need, and you worry about that, but you don't need to worry about that because you have that. So you don't worry about that. It's kind of a needless worry, but it's hard to tell people not to worry about that because everybody worries about that. But just go in it like you know how to do it. Just go in it and take care of it like you know how. Because it's kind of like I think you feel like you're in a rock in a hard place. You know how sometimes you got I got 2 decisions I got to make. If I make this decision, then there's this. If I make this decision, then there's that. So you kind of feel like you're kind of in the middle of making the decision. But it's like Spirit is saying, well, come in with your intuition, because your Queen of Cups is here. So come in with your intuition, and because sometimes our decisions are emotional decisions, and we have to sometimes use emotion to make our decisions. We can't just be, put emotion to the side, because it just doesn't work. You have to, sometimes emotion has to be, your decision has to be emotion driven. It just has to be sometimes. So it's just saying, go in with your intuition, and you can make your decision based on your emotions, but just do it how you think it should be done. Don't base it all on emotion. Kind of balance yourself out, because not sleeping isn't going to help. Not sleeping. That's not sleeping. That's not sleeping. Not sleeping. Not sleeping is not helping. Because it's just telling you that's just, don't quit losing sleep over it. There's no reason to lose sleep over it. Because the 6 of Cups, when the 6 of Cups comes in, it's like sharing, giving. So I kind of feel like you've been thinking about, I don't know, I wouldn't say like, maybe donating is what I'm thinking. Like donating, giving. It could be anything. It could be, gifts. It could be services. It could be anything. But I kind of feel like you've been wanting to. You're thinking about sharing something or donating something or giving something, but you've been worried about thinking about it. Don't do whatever you thought first. That's what you should do. Your intuition, whatever your intuition told you to do the first time, that's what you should do. Because the Ace of Wands always comes in as a truth seeker. It's like a new beginning, a new start, new hopes, I mean, it's the Ace of Swords is like, I am headed in the door, and all I want is the truth, and I'm going to paint it how I want it, and this is how it's going to be. So, I mean, I just feel like you're just worrying, and you shouldn't be losing sleep over it. I feel like you already know what you're supposed to do, or not supposed to do, but I think you already know the answer. You just you were worried about it, but I think you know which direction you should go, because you got great intuition, and I think you know. But you were like, oh, just let me think about this and let me sleep on it a couple of more nights, and I'll think about it, and I'll see if there's a new perspective in the morning. But you know what you need to do. And your oracle card is partnership. Partnership. Mr. Rabbit Holes is who I'm referring to. Mr. Rabbit Holes. Teamwork will make the dream work. No, it doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. It does say teamwork. It does. Teamwork will give you better result. Find trustworthy people to partner with. Build a talented support team. There you go. That's a pretty card. Mr. Rabbit Holes. Mr. Rabbit Holes. Nikki, I have something to show you. Are you looking, Nikki? Are you looking, Nikki? Are you aware? Are you still looking? Are you looking? That is a pretty card, isn't it? Some of these cards could be like in picture frames. They're so pretty. They really are. Yes. Your candles are still alive and kicking. They're here. They're here. They're here. Even the broke one. They're here. I don't know if I could. I think I've waited too late to get the assorted colors. Next year we'll have to do the assorted colors. It'll be an experiment. It will be an experiment next year. As soon as it gets hot, we will order candles and see what the mailman does. Nope, they're still here. And they're broke butts. They're broke, bent, and busted, but they're here. Jan must have not been here when we had Tinsel is here. Well, let me show you where she's at. Do you see that yellow basket? She's in it. Can you see her? She's in there on my top of my bee gloves, my beekeeper gloves. She's in there on top of my beekeeper gloves. She loves honey. Anything honey, she just wants to be all in it. They do have character. Yeah, she's right there in that yellow basket. See her? Tinsel. Are you asleep? I don't know what she's doing. Her butt's in the air and her head's down inside the basket. I'm not quite sure what she's doing. Pencil, are you sleeping? Jan, have you heard the story of the candles? Yes, she's being sassy. She was over here a few minutes ago. Well, it's probably been about 30 minutes ago. You missed her. She was over here giving the side eye to everybody. The bees are good. The bees are good. They will go. We will bring them home. Their final move will be next weekend, and they'll be out in the bee yard. So they are good. They went through something, Nikki. So I ordered a box of candles, Jan. The little square box. I think it has 50 candles in it, I think. So it was like July, I think. It might have been August. So I think it was June or July. And the mailman puts them in the mailbox. He puts them in the mailbox. So I was on here with the girls in Messenger. We were talking. And my husband had checked the mail. And he comes in here with this look on his face. And he's like, and he had the box in his hand. And he took the candles out of the box and he held them up to him and he said, "What are the hell are you supposed to do with these?" And they were those candles. They were melted in all kinds of shapes and stuck together. And I didn't know if I was laughing harder at the candles or the fact that he came in here and said, "What the hell are you supposed to do with these?" That's what was so funny. I was like, I don't know. I don't know, but we'll figure it out. So they've been here. We can't burn them. We can't straighten them out. We can't, they are, I mean, they're the candles of the shop now. They have to remain in this shape because it just ain't right otherwise. Yes, the heat did that. He put them in the mailbox, and that's how they came out of the mailbox. So I was going to order the assorted ones, different colors, because this was a box of all black ones. So I was going to order some assorted ones, and we were going to see what was going to happen. So I will look and see if it's going to get any. I don't think it's going to get any warmer for that, but if not, that will be next year. Next year when it gets hot, we will order some assorted ones and see what we get out of the mailbox. Well, my husband has to check the mailbox. So when Amazon mails them and I know that they're getting delivered, he has to check the mailbox. It will not be the same if I check it. He has to. I can remelt them, yeah, but they've been such a fun topic of conversation that we just kind of leave it alone. 45 miles from home, but a whole different region of Appalachia. Yeah, pretty this time of year, I bet. Yep. Oh my gosh. So the candles still live. Ooh, grape jelly. Mm. So we ended up with 150 something pounds of honey. So I got some honey I got to box up next week and get out. And I got to get out Miss Claudia's candle. I had somebody come the other day. They got, how much did they get? I was shocked. They got 6 I had put some up in 3-pound jars just to keep it because so I could pour it over into the smaller jars because we ran out of jars. And he said, "Oh no, how many of those 3-pound jars do you have?" And I'm like, "Oh, I think we got like, um, I think I had like 5 or 6." He said, "I'll buy every one of them." I said, "Really? At that much a jar?" And he's like, "Oh yeah." He's like, I'm gonna make mead out of it." I was like, wow. Oh, penguins. Those are great for Christmas time too. Oh, muscadine. Oh my gosh. Muscadine wine is so good. It's like you don't know you're drinking wine. It's like, oh, till you stand up. You're like, oh my goodness, I stood up. We just sell it. We put it like on Facebook, and then my cousins buy it, and um, I ship it to a couple of different family members that don't live here and they want honey. Um, I'll ship it to them, like my daughter who's in Virginia. I ship it to her, and shipping it scares me. But the last few shipment ones I have shipped, they've made it. They haven't busted or anything. So I think I've figured out how to box it and ship it without it breaking. Because most of the jars I have are the plastic squeeze jars, but there was a few from the very first batch that we had that were in the little pound and a half jars, actual jars, and I had to make sure I got them shipped without them breaking. Yes, Wolf said she wanted a jar. Yep. She said she wanted a jar, so I gotta get those jars ready for next week. Yes, we have. Yep. Yep. And it's so good. It's wild honey, wildflower honey. So if you like wildflowers, not that you eat them, but I'm just saying that's the kind of taste, because a lot of people have specific types of honey. They'll have like depending on the area. Like there's a gentleman not too far from us. His honey is clover honey. So it's a lighter color than mine. Tastes a little different. This batch that we got the second time may taste a little more like goldenrod because we full of goldenrod this time of year, which is gone now. But I do go out with the bee suit. Yep. I am not going out there without no daggone bee suit on. Now my husband will sometimes, but he's lost his mind. I am not. I am not. It is all yep. I take a spoon a day. My cousin puts it in his tea. People put it in their tea. My grandkids take a spoon a day, teaspoon a day. Yeah, I'm not going out there with no daggone without no bee suit on. Mm-mm. I'm allergic to them, therefore I'm not asking for trouble. Mm-mm. I am not. My husband will do it, but I'm like, don't be coming to me when they stinging your butt." Yes. Yep. And it's a natural sweetener. I mean, you can put it in tea, and you don't need to add sugar or anything because we feed our bees too. Like in the spring, we feed them bee food so that they get a good start, and then we make sure they have enough honey, plenty of honey, um, through the winter so that they have enough to eat. Because once they seal themselves in, they don't really leave. So we make sure they have enough honey to live off all winter. Yep. Yeah, this is our third season beekeeping. Yep. Mhm. Yep, yep. It's a lot of work. I mean, it's rewarding work. It's a lot of work, but we love doing it because the bees need help. They need help staying because there so many crop dusters and chemicals and stuff have just hurt the bee population so bad that they need, people that can help keep them going. But I did find a hole in my bee bonnet. I have to get me a new bee bonnet next year. Gives a new meaning to the word. Is there a bee in your bonnet? Yes. Yes, there is a bee in my bonnet, and it is not good. We cannot have a bee in the bonnet. Yes, Claudia, thank you. We're going to go pretty soon in here anyway, but I appreciate you joining us. Thank you. And good luck with your channel. Let us know how that goes. You need any more questions, just text me and I can try to answer you as best I can. Yeah, right. When they start tagging you like boom, boom, that's usually our cue. We're like, okay, we've overstayed our welcome because now they're butting us. They're running into us and butting us. It's time to go. We've made them mad. I do. Running Gray Wolf sent it to me. I got it. So I'll text you mine. Yeah, when they start tagging, it's like time to go. We have a hive that just their tolerance for us out there is about 10 minutes. They're like, y'all got to go. And then we got another hive that's like you could just be there. I mean, for about an hour, hour and a half until they get mad and they're like, okay, you hit the road. It's funny the different attitudes in the bees. Yeah, we don't buy our bees. That's how that all of our bees are from swarms. Yep. Yep. We have a lady who's lives in her old home place and there's a tree in the front yard. That thing is huge. And she said she's in her 70s and that tree has been there since she was little. And so it's a bee tree. And so every year it swarms at least 2 to 3 times. And so we take a swarm trap and put it over there and she wants us to do that too because it keeps them from getting mad when they mow the yard, because it's in her front yard. And it keeps the bees from just going off into the forest, at least, and maybe they have a better chance. So we get bees that way. And then we're on um, the Louisiana Ag Association's number where people that will go and get swarms, like if people find them in their camps or um, in deer stands or in old buildings or something, we'll go and we'll remove them. So we remove hives. Yep, but ours are all wild. That's how we get them. Most of them, if you really have to give them a name, most of them I think are the Italian bees. You can get the Carolina bees are kind of mean. They're the darker bee. But I don't really know if they just are still like, if that's still like, if it's a dark bee, it's automatically a Carolina bee, or if it's the lighter color, it's automatically an Italian bee. It's kind of hard. I don't really know if that's how they specify them, you know what I mean? But I guess the Italian ones are supposed to be the more loving ones, the more docile ones. Good night, Miss Jan. Thank you for coming. Thank you for the donation to the channel. Thank you. Thank you for you and your sister Karen's donation. Yes. Enjoy your family tomorrow. Y'all will have fun. Y'all will have fun. That's going to be it. Yeah. Yeah. Tell them to bring them an air mattress. Bring you an air mattress. It'll be fun catching up. She's like, sure it will. Oh. That's right. Oh, he's not looking forward to sleeping on one. Yeah. And when you're not used to it. Oh, Mom P's in with you. Oh, he got booted. He got booted. Mr. Jan Rocks got booted. Sleep in your chair. He needs to eat back. Oh my gosh. No, everybody else won't feel better though, Nikki. They may leave early. Oh Lordy. Oh my gosh. Nikki, you must be getting hungry. Are you getting hungry? We're fixing to go too, Jan. So everybody look for the summer video. I hope it will love you, Jan. It's uncivilized not to have baked beans. As long as you don't put ham in it, I'll eat it. If you put ham in it, I'm not gonna eat it. So y'all watch for this summer video that's gonna go up tonight. Hopefully by in the morning it will be uploaded. And then I'm gonna do those two videos. I'm gonna do another one on this one that's missing, this young lady. I was hoping, like I said, that she would be found, but her name is Amaya Harmani Napo, Nappo. I think she's Shoshone Bannock. I think that is. Rabbit Holes helped me look her up. I think it's Shoshone Bannock. I think that's right. And I'm going to do a reading on her, and then I have another one in here too. And then my list is almost done, except for I think my list will be done. Oh no, there's one more. I'm going to do with the Armani, I'm going to do the Delphi murders, I think. I'm going to do that case, I think. I'm going to do just a reading on what has happened with since he's been arrested for that. Her husband has been arrested. I can't remember if he did it or not. Yeah, Maya. I did one on Maya. Yep. Let's see, when did I do Maya's? Do have one, Maya. They called her May. I think it was. I always hate it if I think I'm going to say their name wrong. Yes, I did it the 6th of October. I did one on her. And I may do a part 2 on that one too. Is that the one you're talking about, Ronnie? Oh, let me see who we have come in. Is it Joa? You might have already watched it. Yeah. Yeah. But I want to do a part 2 on her also. Joe. Okay. I don't want to mispronounce names. I hate to do that. And then the last one I uploaded last night was for Tyrone. It was part 2. You probably already watched it too, Ronnie. That was a really good one. I was really happy with that reading because I felt like I could get more information and I was able to. So I was really happy with that one. No worries, Nikki. I love your videos. They are so pretty because if we can't get up there and see that area, then it's so nice to be able to see it at least that way. Is it nice? You know, you could see the colors change and everything because a lot of people they don't have color changing. Like you don't see that like in certain places like Florida. You can't see the leaves changing and stuff. So it's really cool to be able to see that. I know. I was like, oh my gosh, especially when I got the card that told me when I got the card, and then the first thing that came in my head was there's painting in there. There's an art, there's some kind of drawing, artwork, painting. And I don't feel like it's not like a sign that says, you know, this cave is so many feet or that kind of, not that kind of, I mean, an actual art, something art that is in there. Yeah, I have a hard time doing the kid ones. That's why it's taken me such a long time to do summer. And that's the other reason why I haven't done, and I probably won't do Harmony. I don't want to do Harmony and the her last name's Boswell. Megan is it Megan? I can't do those. I can't do those. Summer is any different than they are. She's still, but it's taken me this long to be able to like sit down and do I mean, it's kind of hard to explain what I'm talking about, but it's just taken me this long to be able to be okay with just actually sitting and doing a video on her. But yeah, I do feel like it's like for Tyrone, I feel like it's like a painting or something on the wall in there, very much. And that kind of shocked me. I don't know if y'all heard me in the video when I got the card. Then I got it. I heard it. I was like, oh, there's something on that wall in there. There's like a painting or. And that's why I do them because I'm hoping, you know, I mean, I'm not saying my video would lead to, you know, someone being found, but it might bring awareness to the case and they may open the case again or they might start looking again, you know. Mainly bringing awareness is if I can do that much, accomplish that much, then I've done something. All right. Well, I've been on here almost 2 hours. 2 hours. Nikki, did the Panthers win in the last minute? Because you know what made me mad? Was I watched my Saints beat the mess out of the Raiders. And then I was going to watch the end of the Panthers and the Falcons because they were tied. They would have won had old boy not took his helmet off and celebrated too early. And they went into overtime. So instead of letting us finish watching the overtime game, what do? They clicked to another daggone football game. Nope, they lost by 3. They would have won by 1. They would have won by 1 point. Oh my goodness. Because that celebration knocked the field goal kicker back another 15 yards and he missed the field goal. I know. It makes you're like, do y'all get paid to, what are y'all doing? What? I don't understand. The coach needs to have to do some laps. I'm like, what in the world? I mean, he could have kept his helmet. If they'd have just kept his helmet on, they'd have won by 1 point. 1 point. I'm like, oh, well, I know. I hope that celebration was fun because you're going on with a loss now. Wow. Yep. Dude, just keep your britches on for 5 minutes is all you had to do. And then you could celebrate all the way down the tunnel, all the way home. But you had to take that helmet off and celebrate, and just your luck, it's considered taunting it. So now you go into the house and in last place, probably. I mean, it's not that hard. All he had to do was score the touchdown. It was a beautiful throw and catch. I give it to him. It was pretty. I mean, he laid it out there and caught it. But then he just got his butt up, took his helmet off, and I was like, oh, dude. Yep. You talking about when Cam Newton was the quarterback? Mm-hmm. Sometimes these men, they just don't think when they do shit. Well, the Saints were awake today. I was happy. I was like, yes, we are awake today. It was. You're right. It was. It was stupid. There was no reason for it. Absolutely no reason for it. None. You shooting yourself in the foot. Here's a gun. Shoot yourself in the foot, please, and then walk off. Please do it. Let me see you do it. Let's see how it works. I don't know. Amazing. They did play good. They did play good today. I was like, yes. You know, where were y'all at last week? Where were y'all at last week? Because y'all wasn't doing this last week. You're right. They're like, we got to at least annoy one of them out of the weekend. If we can't annoy both, let's at least annoy one of them. Oh my gosh. There's only 2 divisions in the NFL that have a division with no winning team. Guess what that is? That's our division. That's our division. It is. There's 2 divisions with no winning team. We've got wins. We've won games, but there's no winning record. I mean, like you're not like when you're at this point, you're usually 6-2. 6-1, but everybody's like 5-3, 3-5, 2-6. I mean, it's ridiculous. I'm like, really? We're the only division, and there's one more division, and this is the one the Chiefs are in. Like, you must be freaking kidding me. Yay, we broke a record. Right. You're right. Yep. It's like you get all this way, and then you're saying, we don't want to win no more. Somebody would be setting the bench, doing exercises, running the parking lot, running up down the bleachers. Somebody would be doing something next week, and I think it would be the coach. Oh, I've been watching the Saints since I was little bitty. I have. Good, bad, or the ugly. I'm always a fan. I'm not gonna leave you. I mean, you may suck the big one, and I'll be there with you. I may be mad about it. I won't be happy. And you're gonna hear what I have to say, but I'll still be there. Yeah. High school football. Yep. They did. I mean, it's always. I mean, the touchdown was beautiful. It was a beautiful throw. I mean, he couldn't have put it where he could catch it and get it any better. But dang, you can't celebrate like that no more. You can't just be. And it was all because he took his helmet off. Maybe had he left his helmet on, I don't know why that makes a difference other than they can actually see what you're saying on your face. You actually, because it's considered celebrating, but I mean, I don't know. Anyway, it's because he took his helmet off. If he'd have left his helmet on, he wouldn't have got the penalty, and his field goal kicker would not have missed the extra point, and they would have won. Yeah. Yeah, I know. I have no idea. I don't even. Yeah, there's tinsel. Yeah. I don't even know. It's such a joke. I'm just like, but Kamara got 3 touchdowns today, his first 3 of the year. So that's exciting. And I don't know what Tom Brady's doing besides he's too damn old and he needs to retire. That's just. You're like, I wasted all that damn time for them to lose. I said that last week when the Saints lost in like the last few minutes. I was like, what a complete waste of damn time. I was so mad. I can't believe I wasted time watching them play. My husband's like, shut up. You would have watched it anyway. It doesn't matter. You're going to watch it. Made you hike faster. I can just see you, Nikki, hiking through there all mad just to cuss them. Slinging them arms. Oh my gosh. I can just see you walking through there, just moving. Cussing as you're going up the trail. Damn. Oh. Or found a bed of hot ants. Oh my God. Oh, I cannot. I cannot. Oh my God. Oh. Oh, so Lord, you didn't. It's a wonder you didn't lose her crap going down through there. Pinterest. Oh my God. Oh. All bent out of shape like those candles. Yeah, that's how I was last week. I was so mad. My husband was like, "It's a game." I'm like, "That's not the point. They played stupid. They act like they've never played football before in their life. Dumb decisions." Oh, piss poor planning. Now they've lost. Oh my goodness. Personal foul. It's like what? Like when did you act like you just came up from the high school or something to play football? Yeah, like did you lose knowledge as you was coming up here? Roughing the passer, personal foul. Uh, rabbit holes is throwing flags, delay a game, false start. Hands to the face. I may not have many subscribers and I may be a little bitty channel, but we have fun, damn it. We have fun. Can you imagine what some of them they're not umpires, sorry, they should be. Some of them refs, when them big guys come up, like they're like 6 foot and they're 300 pounds, and they come up to them and like, "Are you going to call that flag on me?" I'll be like, "Nope, sorry." They're like huge. And the refs are going to be like, "Yeah, I'm going to call that flag on you." You watch the Super Bowl halftime. If it's any good, I do. If not, then I don't. That counts. That counts, Ronnie. Yep, that counts. Ronnie, you should just watch for the men in tight pants. I do think about that though. When the refs throw them flags and then big football players come up there, I'm like, uh, they're huge, standing up there looking down at them refs, and they're like, "You really gonna call that flag on me?" I can just hear the ref with this squeaky high voice. Yes. It is so not fair. It is. You're right. Yeah, you got to watch the men. I mean, otherwise, if you really don't like football and you don't understand it, otherwise it would be useless to watch football. But just remember, they have the sexy tight pants on, so it's not a total loss for the days because you got like 22 men on the field with sexy pants on. And then sometimes they screw up and there's 12 men on the field. They get penalized for it, but then you have an extra set of cheeks to look at. I brighter days, but Candy, that's true. And no matter how big they are, they could be like a lineman, a defensive lineman who's like 320 plus. Even they have nice butts. I mean, how is that? How do them pants work miracles? I want to know. I want a pair. They like suck them in where they want them to be sucked in at, and stick out where they want them to be stuck. I mean, how? Really? You stanky? After working up all that sweat from being mad because your Panthers lost in overtime. She bounced out down the trail instead of walked. Oh my gosh, I cannot with myself. Love you, Nikki. Thank you for coming. Everyone have a wonderful night. Y'all be good, be sweet, be safe. Thank you for coming. Oh, Lord, it's a good thing the bear trails were closed. You'd have been fighting with the bears. So check out the summer video. It will be up tomorrow. It's not really bad. I was able to do it without it being really, really, really sad. So it's not bad. Because I wanted to concentrate mainly on where she was. So watch it when it comes up. Thank you for watching the Tyrone one, if you did. If there's any missing persons you'd like to for me to maybe do a reading on, you can drop it in one of probably the latest video, because I've been going in there and checking. I try to check all the comments that come in. I try to make sure that I answer everybody and thank them, for coming in and watching. So that probably dropping one in there would be, if you know of one that you want me to do, that would be where I would see it the quickest. If you drop it in there. But yeah, those are my plans. In summer, the summer one should be in the morning, and then I'm going to do that one on Amaya. I think it's Amaya, and then the Delphi. I'm going to do a reading on Delphi. Yeah, Amaya. She went missing September 2nd, so she hasn't been missing very long. So I was hoping that maybe she would be found, that they would find her safe before now, but it hasn't seemed to be the case. So okay, good. Hi, Queen of Swords. Oh, we are just getting ready to leave. I've been on here like 2 hours and 15 minutes. I can't even speak. But I hope to, let's see, what's the date next week? 11. What is that? Let me look at the date. Where's my stinking calendar? Here. The 4th. I don't think there's anything going on the 5th, 12th. I hope next Saturday I can go live instead of going live on Sunday. I tried to do it. I was going to do it yesterday, but the weather, I was afraid with the weather. And then for some reason, our lights kept going off yesterday. And then, so I was like, I'm not going to try to go live yesterday. So, but next Saturday, I'm going to try to go live. So everyone have a great night. Thank you for joining me. I do appreciate it. I appreciate everybody that leaves comments on my videos. I do appreciate it. And thank you for watching. And hopefully when I get to 500 subscribers, we'll have some type of celebration, maybe give something away. I haven't decided yet exactly. Today was good coverage. You're right. I know, and it was a bad day. So I'm really excited that the coverage was so good. So that's good. So yeah, but I'm thinking maybe a giveaway if I get to 500. That would be good. 500 subscribers. I got a little ways to go, but there's something to think about on the way to 500. So everyone have a great week coming up. Be safe. Worry less. Rabbit holes. Worry less. Get more sleep. And take self-care, everybody. Do self-care. We don't have another full moon until, I was looking, it's December. So hold on, I'm getting my little thing ready. December 7th is our next full moon. Next full moon. We have a new moon, I think, coming though. Yes, we have a new moon coming. The new moon is November 23rd. And then we have some quarter moons, and then we have another lunar eclipse too. How do you not worry? You cannot not worry, unfortunately. Just don't worry as much. Do not stress on what you can't change. Worry about what you can change. Brighter Days was in there lurking. She was very quiet, and then all of a sudden she burst out with, "How can you not worry? How do you not worry?" She was lurky in there. Robin's taught her how to lurk. We'll blame it on Robin. That's a good idea, Ronnie. Try and replace a worry thought with a positive thought. That's a very good idea. Oh, you ran to the store? Oh, okay. I thought Robin had taught you how to lurk. She's like, dang, I went to the store and this woman is still talking. Oh my gosh, you must have went to Walmart if you were online for an hour. Mm-hmm. You didn't even get your stuff? Oh. What? No stuff? No cashiers? Oh my gosh. Because they don't want to pay, they don't want to hire nobody. They don't want to pay nobody. So they just leave them. Oh my gosh. So you get your groceries. I hate Walmart. Oh, okay. Gotcha. That's ridiculous. It doesn't surprise me. All right, everyone. Well, y'all have a good evening. I'm going to finish melting honey wax. And then I'm going to go in for the evening. Make sure Tinsel's all warm. She's over here laying by the heater. I have the fireplace on, the little electric fireplace. You plug it in, but it's not like safe. It's not a space heater. It's one of those nice that looks like a fireplace. And so she's over here by the fireplace. I guess she got cold. So, okay, good night, everyone. Thank you for coming. Have a great week. Be safe. Be sweet. And I will see y'all next week. Love y'all. Bye. And thank you for coming.